What's up, YouTube? It's Pop Tech, and let's go over some things to do for cons. Alright, so if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been doing a lot of con videos, and I feel like it's time that I share some of the secrets I learned and some things you need to learn from doing cons. So, for example, I have a whole list of 6 items. I'm gonna try not to speed through them. I'm gonna try to make sure y'all can get an understanding of it. But here we go. So you're going to a Comic Con. Here are the 10 rules. I got 6. So what website I got from? I looked at the website. I kind of copied and pasted everything, but I did edit some things to fit for everybody. So here are some rules to follow for going to Comic Cons. Number one, plan ahead. When I say plan ahead, most cons let you know their dates for the next con the day after they do it. So basically, you know in a year in advance when the next con would be. So it gives you time to look for travel, housing, get your cosplay ready, and stuff like that. So also during that time period, you need to get yourself ready, because the con can be exhausting. Just going for the 3 days, you're tired. So you can recover, and then as the con comes up closer to the date, this is the time we do plan ahead as well. You look at the con, look at who's going to be there, what day and time the panels are going to be, how much it's going to be for doing this and that. So yeah, just plan ahead, be ready. Just know the layout of the con pretty much as well, because every con I've been to, I'll actually show y'all the map of the con to let y'all know where everything's laid out at. That way you won't be lost and try to find stuff. Know the layout of where everything is. That way you won't have to try to be rushing from one panel to another panel, or trying to get autographs, or figure out who's going to be there, or what time they're going to be there. Just all that stuff, plan ahead. Just be smart. It just takes a few moments just to plan. Like for me, y'all see my videos where I plan ahead, my preview videos where I talk about what's going on with the con and who's going to be there and stuff like that. Just take your time, look at what's going on, and then go from there. Number 2, bring cash. Now, you can use your card and stuff at the cons, but it's better to bring cash, because some places don't take card, and there's some people who have like vendors at the cons. They'll give you a better deal if you give them cash rather than card, because it's easier to take cash than trying to process a card and stuff like that. So it's good. I would say keep anywhere between $50 and $100 on you in cash. You don't have to keep that much on you, but this is a suggestion. That way you have enough for any collectibles you may see while you're there, any last minute things you want to buy. Like at some cons you can get autographs last minute at the site with that. Also, you might see an artist that you want to get a commission work done with. You can give them cash last minute to get it. And if you have cash, it lets you kind of budget yourself. That way you won't overspend, because if you use your card, it's like money you don't see. But if you have cash, you can actually hold that money and see what money you have in your hand, and don't go over your budget that you would have. It also helps with you buying food and whatnot as well, if you want to buy food at the con. Number 3, bring a bag to carry your stuff. Now, the bag I was using is from when I went to Atlanta 2 years ago, or a little bit longer than that. Because New York, whenever the COVID started, 2020, when I went there, I went down to Atlanta instead of, I couldn't go to New York, so I went down to Atlanta instead, spent the time down there. And while I was down there, I went to the Hot Topic, and they had a little bag where you can put stuff in to get a discount in. I was using that bag, and that bag worked for me very well, but now it's tore, so I gotta get me a new bag. The bag helps you with carrying items. Now, I have my it's like you can't see it on camera, but I have my bag for all my equipment, but then I have a bag that I need for like my items I want to get autographed, or anything extra like that, anything I want to buy while I'm there. So it just helps you with carrying items and getting items safely where you want to get them, because you don't want to try to jam everything, like it be awkward in cosplay and carrying stuff. So bags make it easier for you to look in your cosplay better. You can just drop a bag down real quick, take a picture if somebody wants, and then grab it back up. Now, bring supplies. This is a big item here. Have backup batteries for devices, snacks for quick eating, water bottles for hydration, items for hygiene care, items to repair your cosplay. Look at the weather, figure out what kind of outfit you need for later on that day. Like for backup batteries, there's not always going to be an outlet where you can try to plug your phone or wherever up to get it charged. So you need to have like one of the portable batteries to. I don't have one near me, but yeah, I don't have one. I have a couple portable batteries just because I do equipment and stuff like that. I have portable batteries where I can hook up something real quick. It gives a good charge, lasts a long time. At least long enough for me to get to the next destination or at least get to the end of the day with it. Phones die quick if you take a lot of pictures and videos, so you'll need that extra battery power to make you get to the end of the day. As for snacks, you may not want to spend like all the money the con has for the vendors with the high price snacks. Some are high price, I'll say. I'm not going to say all. Or you actually want to have something that will kind of fill you up, granolas and stuff like that, granola bars, stuff like that. But just have snacks, that way you can have something to eat while you're on the go, because you do not want to get faint from not eating. That goes along with water bottles. Make sure you stay hydrated while you're there. It may not be a water fountain there, so it may or may not. With COVID going around, a lot of people are not letting people have like water fountains that are available for use. So what I do, I have a personal like half-gallon water bottle I use. I would fill it up before I go there. I would drink it as I need to drink it, and then go from there. Items for hygiene. Hygiene is very important at a con. Do not be at a con smelling. Everybody's gonna smell you. If you can't smell yourself, but somebody else can smell you. So make sure you have on like deodorant, any body sprays you need to do. Have took a bath or wash up, anything like that. Because you're gonna probably sweat. Most likely if you have a cosplay on, it's gonna be heavy and bulky. So make sure you have that kind of protection for yourself. Please, it's a big thing for hygiene. It's always a joke about how at cons is body odor all over there, but just be the one person that does not have the body odor. Also, items to repair your cosplay, like a sewing kit, some tape, or whatever. They do have some places that will help you repair your cosplay if you need to. But in a pinch, it's good to have your own stuff as well, because you don't know where that is. That's also part of planning ahead, is knowing where the repairs for the cosplay will be at. Also, you can know where you can change out your cosplay as well, planning ahead. Going back to planning ahead. Knowing where you can change clothes, 'cause a lot of people do like a morning outfit and an afternoon outfit, so you can know just where to do stuff. Yeah. So next item here is don't be rude. That's a big thing as well. You want to take a picture with somebody, ask politely. Meet celebrities, you want to be polite with them, and while you're in line, if you want to order to draw your original piece, be nice. Basically, be nice. Being nice gets you a long way. For like cosplayers, they don't mind taking pictures, but just don't try to be creepy and take pictures with them, sneak pictures. If you want to just ask them, and they'll do it. But that's a good thing about cons compared to when I was in New York on the streets. Is that on the streets, you have people who be dressed up in costumes, and they charge you to take a picture. But at the cons, you have people who actually look well in their costumes. You can take a picture with them, or find people who are the same theme as you and you can take pictures with them. As for guests, you don't want to be rude with them, because they're there for everybody. They're not there just for you. You don't want to be loud and pushy with them. You don't want to be demanding with them. If they have a panel and they give you a chance to ask questions, be polite. Be mindful of the questions you do want to ask them. Like, don't ask the celebrity, "Oh, are you single?" or "What's your type?" Something like that. Now, I may ask that when I do my interviews, but I won't. I won't do that. So just be polite with the guests. Ask for the lines. The lines are long to get autographs. So you want to make friends while you're in that line. Be nice to everybody, because you might have to do a bathroom break while you're doing it in the line. Like I was in the New York Comic Con line for I had 2 autographs at the same time set up. So I had to be in 2 different lines. But luckily, the one line that was taking the longest, somebody held my spot. And so I was able to get the other autograph and then jump back to the other line right where I was at. So make friends while you're in line. Yeah. Last item, Don't forget to enjoy yourself. Cons are meant for having fun, educational, just experiences, getting along with everybody. Um, it's just a great place. So just enjoy yourself. There's always some kind of party that's going to happen. So be prepared for whatever party they have. A lot of cons have raves. I've never experienced them because I never went to a con that had a rave as of yet afterwards. But I have been to ones that had parties afterwards. We had like music and stuff like that, but not like raves. Just have fun. Make sure it's self-care, a lot of self-care, because you don't want to be there and be exhausted, tired, run down, because you're going to be that way anyway after the con. Like when I do my cons, I'm there for business, so I'm not there to actually get experience everything, so I'm running from one spot to another spot to another spot, trying to get videos and pictures and interviews, so by the end of the con, I'm tired. That's why a lot of times my studio area is not set up so I can do videos right as soon as I get done. Just be ready. Now, let's see. I'm gonna go back over this stuff really quick with you because you may have forgot. Step 1 is to plan ahead. That you got basically over a year. You have a year to get yourself ready for the events for the con. That's figuring out how you're gonna get there, where you're gonna stay, what's going to be going on, what panels you want to go to, what celebrities going to be there to get autographs, what costume you want to do, cosplay you want to do. Because you can either make your own cosplay, which can take the whole year, or you can either kind of order your stuff and piece it together before the con gets there. Bring cash. Cash is going to be your go-to thing because you never know what things you want to get. And you can also budget yourself better with having cash than having a debit card or credit card because you actually can see the money that you going to be using. Bring a bag to carry your stuff. That is a big thing because if you go to cons, you're going to something you want to grab, and you want to grab a whole bunch of stuff. You don't want to be trying to carry it like the whole time while you're there. So you want to at least have a bag where you can like kind of easily carry it around, a book bag or something that can hold what you want to carry. Something that will not also damage the things you get too. Bring supplies like extra batteries, snacks, water bottles. Stay hydrated. Like I said, hydration is an important thing for cons. It's a lot of people in a small space, build up a lot of heat. You're going to get thirsty. You're going to start sweating. Per hygiene, you're going to need to get some water, deodorant, body spray, just anything to keep yourself well and don't pass out. Also look at the weather. This part of like bringing supplies. If it rains later on in the day, bring an umbrella or poncho for that. Or if it's gonna be real hot, how to change clothes pretty much to be ready for the event. Don't be rude. Don't be rude to cosplayers, the guests, the artists, the vendors, especially. Don't be rude to anybody. You can get more flies with honey than with vinegar. Isn't it? Yeah. But basically, it's an old saying. You can get more flies with honey than vinegar. Is an old saying. Being sweet to somebody can get you a lot further. And last item is don't forget to enjoy yourself. Have fun. You can make a lot of friends while you're at a con. Every con I've been to, I always found somebody that I had fun with and hung out with or just bonded with and was able to enjoy the con. Now, with me doing media, I actually got in contact with a lot of media people, and we all just can work together. We switch positions to get better pictures, and we just being nice to each other, helping each other out. Also, with us, what else is there gonna be there? I don't have anything else for y'all right now. If I come up with more stuff, I'm gonna come up with a video later on to talk about it. But for right now, these are the 6 items. I'm going to keep this with me so I can always go back over with y'all. But these are the 6 items for being ready for a con. Whether it be an anime con, comic con, a convention for leadership or anything like that. Just stuff like that to be ready for a large venue item. You can also use this for concerts as well. Like if you go to a concert, you can use these items as well to be ready. So I'm going to put this video in one of my playlists I have that there's like a top list or something like that. So that way you can always refer back to it. So Thanks for watching. This is PopTech. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much.